So who was sitting in the pickup truck over there that you were talking to?
That's our business, whoever it was. I don't know.
You're on the clock? Was it personal or professional?
That was our business.
If it's personal, then it was personal. Then you're not allowed to actually be doing it on the clock.
I get lunch breaks.
You said you just got on. Okay, tomorrow I'll pull your schedule tomorrow.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the San Joaquin News Network. Today's video comes to you from the channel Lakeway Audits. On February 18, 2022, Lakeway Audits went to the Hamblen County Justice Center to get some public records for an investigation and to turn in an application to video record an upcoming hearing. Upon his arrival to the Justice Center, he noticed a court bailiff violating Sheriff Department policy, so as he was leaving, he requested a citizen complaint form for this violation. After the complaint was filed, Lakeway Audits grabbed his camera and made his way into the common area of the Justice Center. That's when the court bailiff grabbed his camera and went chest to chest with him, and Deputy Kitts threatened to arrest him for a constitutionally protected activity. That brings us to 6 days later. On February 24th this year, Sheriff Esco Jarnigan ordered a warrant to be issued through Deputy Kitts. Let's watch.
How you doing?
Greg, can I get your name?
It's Jimmy. Stanford.
What is it?
Jimmy Stanford.
You got a badge number?
I'm Lieutenant Stanford with Hamblen County Sheriff's Department. We got a summons. Can we let's still get out of the road. It's a summons that they've got for you, or what is it they got? It's a warrant for disorderly conduct, and it's a citation only. Okay, so we're just gonna write you a citation.
We're just going to give you a court date. Okay.
Great.
How you doing?
All right, so I would like to press charges
On
on Officer Don Bataruda. He works as security over there.
Don Bataruda.
What's the old guy that works the metal detectors?
Let me be honest with you. I work nights, so I don't know a whole. I know them, but I don't know them. You know what I'm saying? I work nights, so
All right.
I don't go over a whole lot unless I have court or something that I have to be there for.
All right. Well, I'd like to file press charges right now for assault.
Well, here's the thing. That's in the city, so you'll need to file that with the city.
But you guys are in charge. You guys have the authority over the courthouse.
Well, that would have took place in the city.
Okay. And can I get your name and badge number?
Deputy Owens, 140.
And I didn't get your badge number.
Oh, I'm sorry. 116.
116. This is great. I'm gonna have a field day with this. This is what I wanted. I actually appreciate this more than you all know. I told that coward to arrest me right then and there. I've even got Jimmy Mullins saying that was a common area. They definitely screwed the pooch this time. This is great. They do know that the sheriff, no law enforcement officer is allowed to be a party of disorderly conduct, right? Well, you know the warrant that you're serving right now is an unlawful warrant.
Well, that's something you just need to bring up with the judge.
Oh, well, they're giving me a summons for disorderly conduct for trying to turn in a complaint at the Justice Center the other day is what I'm assuming.
You probably know more about it than we do.
Oh, I definitely, man. I know the laws better than anybody in this town when it comes down to this stuff.
Oh, Lord. All right. I hate to run, but we're going to be right.
Take care. Be careful.
Oh, what you need to help me when you get me took care of.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Why don't y'all just come to my house?
I didn't know anything about this till today.
I was
We just
home.
came
Yeah.
to get
We just started work.
So who was sitting in the pickup truck over there that you were talking to?
That's our business, whoever it was. I don't know.
You're on the clock? Was it personal or professional?
That was our business.
If it's personal, then it was personal. Then you're not allowed to actually be doing it on the clock.
I get lunch breaks.
You said you just got on. Okay, tomorrow
Did I say what time?
I'll pull your schedule tomorrow.
I gotta say, I really like the way Lakeway Audits uses his reverse psychology and kind of acts like an officer in this instance, asking them questions and getting them to admit guilt. He's definitely intelligent enough to know when these officers are violating policy, and he's getting them tripped up on their own words when they're admitting guilt.
We've got it on the camera. Yeah. I don't think it was Chad Mullins, but that would be fabulous if it was.
Again, I don't have no. We're just here to do what we're
28th got arraignment.
When is it 28th?
Monday.
Listen, my problem that was never law enforcement. Law enforcement made it about law enforcement, and I have no problems with holding up the Constitution and dealing it with the tyranny. I don't have a problem with that.
That's your right. I mean,
That is my right, just like it's my right to record in public, which the courthouse is in public.
We set your arraignment date Monday, the 28th of February at 8:30 a.m. It's at 510 Allison Street. I'll just get you a sign right here. So no mention of guilt. It's just saying you'll be at court on that date.
Who's that in front of?
I don't know who will be presiding.
I don't know. I couldn't. I wouldn't want to tell you it'd be a lie. I wouldn't lie to you.
Well, if it's Collins, he's already recused himself from my other one, so he needs to recuse himself from this as well.
All right.
Copy, sir.
We appreciate your cooperation, okay?
Well, this doesn't say anything. I can't read nothing on this. I don't know what the summons is about. I don't know where it happened. I can't read none of that. I can't accept something that I can't read.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to don't go through. We have to redo it again on
It's 5 carbon copies, so sometimes we have to write.
And can I get a copy of the summons, please?
that is something I think you have to go through your lawyer to get that.
No, you're supposed to present it to me. Just like if it was a warrant. It's supposed to be presented. So you're here without a summons in your hand?
We got our copy.
Can I see the copy?
Just read it to him what it says.
It says on February 18th, 2022, did knowingly disrupt a procession of people following in and out of the Justice Center by waving his hands and yelling at officers, causing a hazardous, physically offensive condition at the only public entrance and exit that served no legitimate purpose. This did happen in Hamlin County.
And who's the complainant?
The affiant? Is that what you mean? Patrol Officer Robert Kitts.
Yeah, kids cannot. Law enforcement is held to such a standard. You cannot be a complainant in a disorderly conduct, especially on public property.
That's something you have to take up with your attorney.
I don't even need an attorney for this, man.
Okay.
It's already been ruled, and the freaking no problem. When they find out in that Justice Center what I found out a couple of days ago, and what's being hidden, it's just gonna hit Schitt's Creek, because there's a lot of stuff going in that jail by people that know of who's doing it, dating people that are doing it. It's all coming out, man. Coming to light. And the more you all poke, the more I poke back.
Now you're going to hear what exactly is going on in that jail from Lakeway Audits right now in a bit. But thank God for transparency, because this phenomenon has been going on well over a decade. It's just now coming to light, like Lakeway Audits said. The 2012 case of Kitts versus the Hamlin County Sheriff's Department showed that Sheriff Esko Jarnigan and the rest of the Hamlin County Sheriff's Department failed to properly treat one of their inmates who was dying from a terminal liver condition. Although it was deemed wrongful treatment, the case was still dismissed because it was filed 2 years later after the situation happened. The courts decided in this situation that Kitts would receive no benefit from the relief that he would be given because he's no longer suffering from that liver condition. What boggles my mind, though, is how Sheriff Esko Jarnigan still has a job. Seems really shady.
Today is February 24th, 2022. It's a little after 5 p.m. We are at the Hamlin County Commission meeting. I was held up outside by some POs, some deputies. We're going to take care of that. And I'm here to talk about two things. I didn't speak earlier because I was a little flabbergasted about what happened outside. More in a better way than in a discouraging way. You all, the commissioners of Hamlin County, have given the sheriff's department control over the courthouse. The statute for Tennessee is 5-7-108. The sheriff's only powers at that courthouse is to stop intruders and trespassing. That's the only power they have, other than to keep it clean, sanitary, and safe for the inmates. That's it. That's all their power has. So I've brought this up already, not to this board, but we're going to kind of paint with numbers here. If I can't take my camera into the common area of the courthouse, according to the Constitution of America, but I can bring it into this courthouse and I can record, regardless if court is in session or not. If I want to go into the tax office here, I can video record, because I have, without no issue. But I get harassed, I get assaulted at the Justice Center. Why? Because I exposed them. And I tried to turn in a complaint on Friday. I was assaulted by a deputy, and he was armed. I was surrounded. I was threatened with arrest. And then they let me go. They let me walk out of there. And cowardly today, as I walk in, I'm given a summons. I'm given a summons for being in there trying to give a complaint. And before you leave, Sheriff, I want to file a complaint with you. According to your own policy, I can file a complaint at any time with any law enforcement officer. And before you leave tonight, I would like to file a complaint with you. The next thing I would like to talk about, I only got 24 minutes. I'm gonna make 24 seconds. I'm gonna make this quick. The sheriff's department, the DA is aware of who has been bringing contraband into the jail. They have video evidence of it. They have evidence of those people dating people who are high up working in the jail. That is gone under, and the investigation has stopped until after the elections. Something needs to be looked in onto that. That's a cover-up.
I'd like to respond on record that anybody can file a complaint with the Hamlin County Sheriff's Department. We have a form for that complaint. You must fill the form out completely. If you just put your first name on there and no address and insufficient amount, those spaces are there to fill out. So if you don't fill it out completely, it's not a complaint in our eyes.
Well, I hate to break it to you, Jernigan, but your eyes probably don't work too well. You can and should be able to file a complaint against an officer anonymously. They're just doing this to Lakeway Audits to get over on him, further profile him, and further harass him once they know his address. There's going to be more parts of this story coming out very soon, so be sure to go subscribe to Lakeway Audits, and if you do, let them know San Joaquin sent you over. I greatly appreciate it. Hope you all enjoy your day, and we'll be back with another video very soon.